What's going on, guys? So here in this box is another refurbished console I got from GameStop. This time I got a Nintendo Switch Lite. It's actually a special edition named after some Pokemon, and to be honest, I have no idea how to pronounce their names, so I'm just going to put them on the screen so you can read it and so I don't butcher the names. But yeah, it's a special edition. I actually got the last one in stock, like right when I bought this thing. I went back and looked at it and they were out of stock. So it's a refurbished console, special edition Nintendo Switch Lite, which are actually pretty hard to find nowadays. You know, just in general, Nintendo Switches and Nintendo Switch Lites are hard to find ever since the pandemic started. Things have just been out of stock. So I was pretty lucky to pick this up. Last one in stock. They may be back in stock now. Doubtful, but I picked it up for, I can't open this. I picked it up for like $179.99, I think, plus tax and shipping, of course. And it's actually a pretty good price because if you look at eBay and look at like the used and refurbished just from random people on eBay, it's selling for like close to $300. So I actually got a pretty good price on this, which is not too often, doesn't happen too often on GameStop. So first of all, we got some packaging that is pretty sad. Dude, they included 3 of these air bubbles are not even inflated. Wow, that could be an issue come time when we open this thing up. Actually, here's a 4th one not inflated. Dude, I don't know if these got popped in transit or if they just put them in there like that. That's a little concerning though. All right, and so here is the packing slip. Nintendo Switch Lite, $174.99 plus tax, handling, total. You know, as always, this packing slip never actually lines up with the actual price I paid. Like online, it says $179.99, but it doesn't include handling on here. I don't know what they do with their packing slips, but they make them not match up with what it says online. So here it is, guys. This is the actual box, and as I mentioned earlier, it's actually refurbished and not pre-owned. If you don't know what the difference is, basically a pre-owned is when somebody trades in like a console to GameStop and they sell it kind of as is, like it's working, so they just sell it. Whereas refurbished, they actually take it and open it up and clean it, in quotation marks. I don't know if they actually clean it, but that's what the difference is supposed to be, but who knows. So let's look around this box. So Nintendo Switch Lite, Zac and Zama. I cannot pronounce those names, so I'm not going to try to. And yep, refurbished. And it includes the Switch Lite console, the AC adapter, and of course the free 30-day guarantee. And I'm actually impressed with this box. It looks pretty compact, looks pretty nice. Now I'm hoping it's packaged pretty well inside. It feels like it is because it's nothing is shifting around, but we'll see. We'll open this thing up. All right, so first of all, up here we can slide out our power cord and, oh, of course, our instruction manual. So here's a power cord, pretty standard. I'm glad they at least gave me the official one. Sometimes GameStop likes to give you third-party power adapters and stuff. And for some reason, with all their like pre-owned and refurbished consoles, GameStop likes to include this little brochure that tells you basically how to turn on your system, which I find kind of funny, but you know, it is what it is. I guess it probably helps out some people. And now to the good stuff. So I think that's the only thing that's left is the actual console. So let's go ahead and pull that thing out and we'll see what we got here. So it actually came wrapped up pretty decently. It's in a plastic bag and it had some cardboard around it, so it wasn't really moving around or anything, which is good to see. And it's like a little Ziploc bag. We can go ahead and open this thing up. Let's see what we got in here. So, all right, so let's kind of take a look around the console and see what kind of condition it's in. So if we look at the screen, it actually looks pretty clean. There were some marks on it, but I think it was just dust. Like I just wiped it off and it's all gone now. There might be like one little scratch there, but I highly doubt you can see that in the light. So it actually looks pretty good on the front. We got our D-pad. That feels nice. Got this joystick over here. This one over here feels nice as well. Home button. Feels pretty good. Little screenshot button. B, A, X, Y, plus and minus. Those feel good as well. That's good. If we look at the side, looks good. Looks okay. We'll look at the other side. Looks fine. No issues. On the bottom here, let me flip it around actually. All right, so on the bottom here, looks okay as well. I think these 2 slots right here are the speakers, and then you got your micro SD card, which I don't think they included a micro SD card, which sucks, but I didn't expect one. And there's where you charge it at, and yeah, there's your barcode. So the bottom looks okay as well. And if we take a look at the top, we got our right triggers, left triggers. They both seem to click very well and work. Got our headphone jack, and we got our heat sink and fan. I don't know if there's actually an active fan in here or not, but that's where the heat comes out of. And we got our plus and minus for our volume. Those seem to work. And then we got our on button, which I'll turn on in a minute. And we got our game card slot where we can put our Switch games in. And the top does look nice. There is one little mark here, but that's okay. You can probably wipe that off with like a tissue or something and it'll come off. And here on the back is where all the action happens. You can see the two designs, the Pokemon designs. Those look pretty sweet. If you get them in the light correctly, which I think you guys have the good lighting right now, you can actually see them pretty well, and they look cool. I like them because they're really subtle. They don't stand out a lot, but if you look at them right, they're pretty sweet. You know, I actually really like the special edition. It's nice, it's subtle. It doesn't stand out too much, but it actually looks really cool. All right, guys. So now that we've taken a look at this console, it looks to be in good condition. But let's go ahead and turn it on, you know, the real test, and see if it actually works. I won't be surprised if it's dead. Oh no, there you go. I thought I might have to plug it in and charge it up, but it looks like it's turning on, which is a good sign. Make sure my volume's up so I can get a nice recording of the startup sound. Yep, so the volume is all the way up. Nice. There we go. So that's like the standard startup you get whenever you boot up a Switch, which I think sounds really nice. I don't need to search for a network. All right, so let's just do random. This is not where I live, but I'm going to just say that for now. Cool. It's not 1 a.m., but blah, blah, blah. Create new user. Yep. Let's just do Mario. Ooh. What should we name him? Let's go with, I don't know how to pronounce that. Yetre. Yeah, we'll call it Yetre. Nope, nope. Skip. Skip. See, Nintendo gives you a bunch of stuff to set up, but you don't have to do it right then, which is nice. And, you know, as you can see, I'm booted up within 1 minute. I mean, everything works so far. My joystick works completely. D-pad works completely. My A and my B work. The X and the Y are working because they're making a little clonking noise when I can't select anything with them. Same with the back buttons. So they seem to all be working. Let me turn the screen brightness up just so you guys can see even better. But yeah, everything's looking good so far. Yeah, so you can change the color. Personally, I like the dark colors, but I'm going to keep it white for now so you guys can see it easier. So let's go ahead and put a game in it and make sure the games work. All right, guys, so we're going to put in the OG Zelda Breath of the Wild. Let's go ahead and stick that in there. This game actually came out, what was it, 3 years ago now? I guess the Switch came out in 2017, I think. That's actually crazy. I didn't realize the Switch has been out for that long now. Let's go ahead and boot it up, make sure it works. But yeah, I mean, that was like the game that came out with the Switch. I actually got the Switch on release day. I went to Best Buy and picked up the OG Nintendo Switch on day one. It was actually the midnight release. Picked it up and unboxed it and published a video at like, I don't know, 2 or 3 a.m. It was a long night. But it looks like it's working so far, so that's a good sign. I'm pretty impressed with this console. Like, I don't think GameStop messed anything up so far. You know, the screen looks good. I think that's the biggest thing with handheld consoles because GameStop at any point in time could come in and, you know, scratch it up with a knife or whatever they felt like doing. You know, if you've seen my other videos, they like to take sandpaper to their big consoles. So I'm at least glad they don't do that to the screens on their portable consoles. At least they didn't on this one. So the screen looks good. All the buttons are working. The console is actually very clean. So yeah, I'm pretty impressed, guys. It's one of the good ones. I actually got as I said, I got the last one in stock. I'll put a link in the description if you want to go check it out and see if they're in stock now, but I highly doubt they are. I mean, to be honest, I check GameStop's website like every day just to see what refurbished used consoles they have. They've been sold out a lot recently, I guess just because of the pandemic and people aren't trading in consoles as much as they were before. But I think they're getting a little bit more stock now. I have a couple more in line to unbox and test out. But yeah, it looks like this console is good. The game is working. You know, all of my buttons are working. I'm pretty satisfied. I was hoping they would accidentally include an SD card in here that I could stick in, but it looks like that is not the case. So that's unfortunate, but I didn't really expect it because it wasn't supposed to come with it. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments what else you want me to buy from GameStop or even anywhere else, maybe eBay or maybe another gaming website that I don't know about. But definitely comment down below. Make sure to subscribe, like the video, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff, you know. If you want to see more videos in the future, just make sure to subscribe and support the channel so I can keep affording these expensive consoles from GameStop. I do usually eventually sell them on eBay or something, but you know, they cost a lot of money. So thanks for watching, guys, and have a great day.